For all my PC gamers out there, there's a lot of free games you guys can easily get that I don't think a lot of people know about. So today I'll be telling you free games you can easily get on PC. First of all, we have a game that is kinda popular but still pretty underrated if you ask me, and that would be Warframe. Now, the reason it's free is because if you have to wait for something, you have to wait for it in real time. For example, if something takes 5 hours to make, it would take 5 hours in real time for that thing to be made. But other than that though, it's an amazing game and it's free, so you can't really complain. Next up, we have CSGO. Now, CSGO is probably one of the most popular first-person shooters, but overall, a ton of stuff happened in this game, and it's all hilarious. It's really good considering it's only a multiplayer game, like there's no story to it or anything, but it is really good, 10 out of 10, and I would actually pay for this game. Next up, we have Call of Duty Warzone. Now, even though it took them 3 years to install an anti-cheat, but hey, at least they have one, and so far, at least according to me, it works. Now, other than the fact they kind of keep just nerfing and buffing guns, so you never really stick with one because, they'll make one gun overpowered, then they'll nerf it so that it basically does like 1 damage, but it's still pretty good considering it's free. Next up, we have War Thunder. Now, War Thunder is basically like the ultimate World War II simulator. I mean, you can do basically anything. You can blow stuff up, you can go in a battleship, you can go in a tank. You can do basically anything in this game. Next up, we have World of Tanks. Now, World of Tanks is basically like your average Battle Royale game, except you play as a tank. And you can do a ton of other things since, you can't die as easily because you're a tank. And everyone else is a tank too, so it's just really destructive and really fun. And the graphics are also pretty good, especially considering this is a free game. Now let's talk about one of the most popular Battle Royale games to ever come out, and that would be Apex Legends. Now the reason this game became popular is mainly because it's different from all the other Battle Royale games. I mean, sure, it's first person, and sure, you have to drop into an area on the map, but you have to choose different characters, and each character has their own ability, and the fact that you can play this game for free is actually pretty cool. Now, let's talk about Destiny 2. Now, this game actually has really good story, and considering that it's free is really amazing, because I know people would definitely pay money to get this game. Now, although I'm pretty sure the main reason this game is free is because, well, you have to grind a lot in order to get anything. Like, I'm talking about at least 45 minutes for the bare minimum to get a simple item. But in general, though, for a free game, amazing. Next up, we have a game that I think we've all heard of, mainly because of its memes, and that would be Team Fortress 2. Now, surprisingly, this game is free. For some reason, I thought it cost money, but it's actually pretty good. The community is great, and it's overall a pretty fun game. Next up, we have World of Warships. Now, this is another Battle Royale-like game, but instead of people, you play as warships, and the controls are surprisingly easy, and it's a fun game you can just play if you're, like, bored or something. Now let's talk about Conquerors Blade. Now this is basically kind of like Warzone, or like a Battle Royale game, but with knights. And you basically just get to mess around with all your friends, and just kill a bunch of other knights, and the last knight standing wins. Next, let's talk about a really good space video game for all of my people who like Star Wars and Star Trek. This is the game for you. Star Conflict. It's basically a shiny, colorful space sim that basically puts you in this massive multiplayer universe. And when you are in this universe, you can choose whether to just start full-on wars or just get along with everyone there. And hands down, this game should actually cost money, if you ask me. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. So if you liked the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.